Here's Schroeder. Here's O'Brien. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Towns. Here's the three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Here's O'Brien. The wide open shot is on the money. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Edwards finds Porter. Covered by Schroeder. Off target at the rim. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's O'Brien. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Porter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Porter. Here's Gray. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Left side Schroeder. Nifty move. Chalk up 2 there.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
At the line for the Wizards, Dennis Schroeder. At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gray. Washington with a rebound. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Schroeder. Guarded by Edwards. It's Avdia on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Pass to Towns. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl-Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the paint. Here's Gray. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Schroeder outside. Sinks it from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Avdia. Pass to Kemp. And here's Schroeder. Bridges, left side. Clock at 4. Here's O'Brien. Off target from three-point range. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside for Porter. left side, Edwards. Now here's Towns. Here's Gray. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Wizards making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Kemp. And that one's long.
Nice work defensively. Beating him up top and forcing the miss.
Now Edwards. Porter with a screen on Beal. Outside Porter. Here's Dudley. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Porter. This one for three. Avdia pulls it in. Beal outside. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Minnesota calls time here. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Dudley. Right with a screen on Davis. Right outside. Let's go with a three. He can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Avdia from outside. The shot no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Right outside. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Kispert. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Out to the wing. To stop the drought. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Washington trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Pass to Long. The three is up. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Elliott. Thibault on the wing. Pounded by Beal. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Payne with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Wizards shooting around 40% early on here. Pass to Kispert. Outside Davis. Will it go?
First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Miles Bridges.
Beal against Payne. Beal outside. There's the three. Doesn't go for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Pass to Bridges. Beal outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. And he hits the jumper. Beal's gotten his first basket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that one misses. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow, so you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And for Washington, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Guarded by Edwards. Here's O'Brien. Kept alive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Fires for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And there's a pick. Here's Bridges. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And Minnesota calls time here. A little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And that one good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now here's Bridges. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Schroeder. Shot to stop the run. And again, Washington, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Dudley. Down low. Here's Gray. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Kemp. There's the steal. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Washington calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Bridges, right side. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Dudley, pounded by Beal. Driving in. Pass to Dudley. Launches it. Here's Gray. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Bridges. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Screen by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's hauled in by Gray.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. but that's how you win games.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Timeout called, the Wizards. There's a minute 54 left in the half. The Wizards with another miss.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
The three is up. Davis with a rebound. Well, the Wizards shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Beal's shot is good.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Here's Dudley. He's guarded by Bridges.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Beal. Bridges, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Bridges. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Davis down low, covered by Johnson, and the basket by Bridges.
That's just a case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
Here's Dudley. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Johnson, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Wizards making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. Davis, the pass to Beal. Back to Davis. Three-pointer. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Davis. Beal's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Over to the wing. Here's Dudley. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Minnesota.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. And it's Edwards in a shooting guard. Back to Bridges. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. And for the Wizards, Towns a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Cuts off the pass. And for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Gray in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And here's Schroeder outside. Drains the triple. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Outside for Porter. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Following this game, they host the Magic. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Here's Gray. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Porter. Schroeder can't get it to go.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Edwards from deep. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bridges with it. Covered by Towns. Back to Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Inside, here's Bridges. Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Washington calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Here's Avdia. Pass to Kemp. Looking to win the drought. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Edwards for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Towns. Outside for Porter. Towns on a screen. Clock at 6. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Washington is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Schroeder against Towns. Schroeder can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Porter gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
Both teams will make substitutions. Good on both. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The Wizards making a switch here. Davis is checked in. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Dudley. Wright with a screen on Beal. Outside Payne. Pass to Wright. 5 on the clock. Over Beal. And it's Wright missing. Washington has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Kemp. Up top, Beal. Covered by Thibault. Outside Davis. From downtown. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and B.A., that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
Now here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They set the pick. Shoots. Nice jump shot.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Wright with a screen on Davis. Wright outside for 3. He drops it from range. Wright's got 7 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Davis finds Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. 10 points for him.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Here's Dudley. Checked by Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. Bridges, he's checked in for Kispert. He's off on the second.
Minnesota foul. Right. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bridges. Down low. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Passed along to the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Dudley. And it goes! Big shot at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Minnesota shooting 55% for the game so far. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Guarded by Edwards. Out to Bridges. 4-3. Porter pulls it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Well, the Wizards shooting around 41%. Outside Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Bridges outside to the wing, right side. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Guarded by Edwards. Here's O'Brien. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Porter with a screen on Davis. Outside Porter. Takes a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Towns, he's checked in for Wright. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Schroeder comes in for Davis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Towns. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Bridges. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And Washington has possession. They trail by 14. Back to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. And
And the foul is called.
He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Timberwolves had some words for his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dudley, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Elliott. The kick out to Edwards. Trying to get back on track. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Wizards making a switch here. And both free throws good for Edwards. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Kemp. Back to Schroeder. The Wizards with another miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Dudley. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Towns finds Porter. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
The 3 ball sinks the tray.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Dudley. Fires the 3. Kemp with a rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Kemp. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Porter. Avdia, good. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Here's the pick. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Schroeder. Bridges, left side. Back to Schroeder. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Dudley. And the 3 off target.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Schroeder against Porter. Here's Kemp. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Edwards a screen on Schroeder. Here's Dudley. Pass to Elliott. Here's Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dudley. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Kemp. Back to Avdia. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They trail by 17. 1:04 left in the final quarter.
Substitution on the court.
A 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Davis.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dudley. Here's Wright. Puts it in off the killer crossover. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Dudley. He takes it in. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Davis. Here's Long. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Avdia can't get it to go. It's Wright on the wing. On the take. Misses from short range. And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
All right, I'm with Karl-Anthony Towns. Carl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.